Hi guys, so I'm coming on today just to show you a protocol called the Emobic protocol or application, and this is for helping with the emotions and the limbic system. So it's a really good one for helping just to release any stress that you feel you're under. So the first oil that we're going to use is frankincense, and we're just going to apply it just to the top of the shoulders here, just a couple of drops, and then just massage it in. So frankincense is the oil of truth, so it just helps, it really helps on a cellular level, but emotionally just helps to start to shift things. So we're just putting it on the top of the back, and then with what's left I'm just going to rub it on the bottom of the feet. Okay, the next oil we're going to use is Neroli. So Neroli comes in a touch, so it's already got coconut oil with this one. So I'm just going to get the roller ball and just roll it up the spine 3 times. And with my hand I'm just doing sort of like a figure of 8, just to move the oils up the back. Just right the way up to the top, and then with what's left I'm just going to rub it on the bottom of the feet. So Neroli is all about shared purpose and partnership. It's a really good one for helping with arguments, if you have them in the house. Now we've got Rose, which is divine love. So just exactly the same again, just running it up the spine. Rose is the highest vibration oil that we've got. And then just with my hand, just a nice figure of 8, just to spread that oil all the way across the back, up the spine. And then with what's left, I'm going to rub it on the bottom of the feet. But just before I do that, I'm just going to put my hand underneath the couch and just ask Amy to take a few deep breaths. So 3 deep breaths. And then I'm going to rub the excess on the bottom of the feet. The next one is Jasmine, the oil of sexual purity and balance. It's just running it up the spine. This helps just to release any past trauma that you might be holding on to. Just figure of 8 up the back, and then I'm going to put my hand underneath her face and just ask her to take 3 deep breaths. Okay, breathing in. Okay, and then with what's left, rubbing it on the bottom of the feet. Okay, our next oil is the carrier oil, because all those other ones I've just used had coconut oil in them. Now just before we put neat oils onto the back, I'm just going to cover it with some fractionated coconut oil. So just making sure you cover the whole of the back where you're going to be putting the oils in a minute. The next one in our application is Spikenard. So Spikenard is actually the oil of gratitude. It just helps you to feel grateful for the things that you've got going on in your life. Now I can't find my Spikenard, so I've swapped it for Myrrh. Myrrh is the oil of Mother Earth. Just get that one now. I'm just going to put 3 drops up the spine. This one is very thick, so it can take a while to come out. So Myrrh is a really good one for connecting you to your mother. So I thought that'd be a good one for us to use. Just help that feeling of love and compassion. So now with my fingertips, I'm just gently moving it up the spine. No pressure here, because there's lots of nerves that run out from the spine and you wouldn't want to put any pressure on them. And then moving it up in that figure of 8 with my hands. And I'm just going to ask you to take 3 deep breaths, breathing in. And then I'm going to rub the rest on the bottom of the feet. So after Spikenard or Myrrh, we've got Melissa. So Melissa is the oil of light. It's one of my favourite ones. I'll have a drop of Melissa under my tongue every day. Just helps to lift your mood, is the only way I can put it. So moving it gently up the spine. So Melissa connects you to who you really are and why you're here. So figure of 8 across the back. Okay, I'm going to get you to take 3 deep breaths. And then just rub the rest on the bottom of the feet. Our next oil in this application is one from the yoga oils, which is the one we're using is Align. So 3 drops up the back. So Align is very good for getting yourself back into alignment. So if you're feeling a bit out of sorts, a bit disjointed, this can just help to bring it all back to a state of balance. A figure of 8 up the back. And now I'm going to get Amy to take 3 deep breaths. Okay, breathing in. Like that one. And then with the excess, bottom of the feet. After Align, we have Douglas Fir. Douglas Fir is all about generational wisdom or ancestral wisdom. Just 3 drops up the back. So with this oil, you're helping to let go of any ancestral traits that you might not want to have in your life, but also draw on the ancestral traits that are a positive influence in your life. So just figure of 8 up the back. And take a few deep breaths. And then rub the excess on the bottom of the feet. And then our last oil is Spearmint. In a lot of these applications, you'll find that peppermint is always the last oil. Peppermint and spearmint are a driver essential oil. So they're driving all those other oils that we've just put onto the back into the body. And spearmint is the oil of confident speech. So this helps you to really speak from the heart. So you're not holding on to things. Just allowing yourself to let them go. Okay, and I'll get you to take 3 deep breaths. And then rub the excess on the bottom of the feet. Okay, and that's as simple as that. We cover Amy over. And then what would be ideal is if she just lays here now just for a few minutes, just to let those oils go in. The reason why this way of using the oils is so powerful is because rather than mix them up into one blend, what we're doing here is we're actually layering the oils on. So they have time to work at their own unique vibration before the next oil comes in. It's a really powerful way to use your essential oils. So that is the amoebic protocol. And that's for balancing your emotions and your limbic system. Okay, see you later.